Hello everyone. Doing something a bit untraditional. Turns out my internet works, and I actually have a lot to do. And I did not know I wanted to record something, and I wanted to play Roblox casually. So why not do both? And I wanted to record BLOX cards for a while. I'd rather do it in a live stream because BLOX cards is a good live stream game. Like, that's something that does not see that much potential. But I can't really live stream with this slow internet. And I only have like a limited amount of stuff I can use. So yeah, just decided to do something simple instead of pip people, which I will continue. I have my game sound off because if I don't, I'm gonna get copyrighted. But that's fine. I believe I am doing a control deck right now. It's not the most simple decks in the world, but it's simple enough. Basically, BLOX Cards is a Roblox card game that is similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! I can show you if we actually get into a match, or I can just fight an AI. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I don't really like fighting the AI that much anymore, but I guess I have no choice. This is one of the easier ones. So, here are my icons. One fun thing you can do is reorganize them. I like to keep them the way they are. It's my turn. I'm going to do this guy. And I'm going to use this, which gives me two of the icons I need to summon this guy. And you can see the cost right there. These guys have effects. This guy gives all allied fighters 25 health, but gives the opponent 25 health. And this guy makes the opponent fighters lose 75 health and 50 power. The bottom number is power and the green number is health. There's tons of ways of playing this game which I like. And there's also targeting effects, which I have none in this deck. Because I don't know. I used to like having oh, there's one. I'll use that next turn then. So, to put a timeline on this video, this is right after, well not right after, but the same day as I uploaded the I Need Your Help video. So I placed this guy. Target is like a preliminary attack, sort of. You can sort of do something without really doing something, if that makes any sense. This guy would be not okay to use right now. I'm going to give my guy some health with this guy who heals all my fighters by 100 health each turn. This is what's called a control deck. There are 3 main deck types and a few other types of decks, which I will get into. Basically, there are deck types, archetypes, and functional archetypes, let's say. Deck types, the main 3 are control, aggro, and mid-range. Control focuses on having a lot of fighters on the board and making them so they survive. This is good for effect-related decks like this one, although I'm not really drawing the good cards I need for this, which is unfortunate, but yeah, mostly stuff like end turn effects like this guy, and this guy. So it has enough times to be procced as much as possible, but it can also consist of just healthy fighters and wearing out your opponents. Actually, I should do aggro. Aggro is what it sounds like. It's aggressive play. Like trying to get as much fighters killed as soon as possible. And mid-range is between the two, like a combination between aggro and control. Now is the good time to use this guy. And the reason I said that there are the 3 main ways, there are also other categories like phase, spam, which is not like the correct terminology. I just like to call it spam because it seems more correct to me. And I forgot the other ones. Phase is like a deck with a goal. So you sort of like phase 1, draw cards, phase 2, I don't know, but like phase is one of the more complex deck types and can sort of like be explained by mid-range or control, but phase can be like a combination between the different types. And then there is spam, which again is not the correct terminology. Spam is placing cards fast and overwhelming the opponent, which sounds like control but isn't. It's sort of like mid-range, but still isn't. If that makes any sense, which it doesn't. Ooh. Yeah, drawing cards, you only have a maximum of 40 cards, but still drawing cards can be good if you don't have the card you want. Drawing cards is important for that deck because you want those effect-related cards. I don't mind this, actually. So I'm gonna place the wizard down. Archetypes are cards that sort of have built-in functional properties. I'll show you one later. A good example of that are Doge archetype and Bee archetype. I don't know if I have any decks built around that. I used to. I guess I've been going a little bit more basic lately. Ah, there we go. This is just what I needed. So now I need to get as much icons as I can to be able to summon this, and that is like basically the end term. I can't speak, but yeah, I want that. I'm gonna discard Roblox even though it's a bad idea for a yellow deck. I think it's a good idea in this situation. I don't want to draw too much cards actually. I have what I need. I just need to summon the right fighter. Or fighters. Well, rip. I undercompensated with not killing my cards fast. Alright, this should do. Discard this. Discarding will give you extra icons. This is actually really bad, but we can live through it. I actually hope he uses a board wipe. Oh. This is Dust. It's a deck type. Deck types are just like decks people built. This would normally be pretty good against Dust, but this guy has no life gaining cards. So I'm basically screwed. How's your day? I'm gonna do that guy. I can't afford to use this guy right now, but I need to discard cards so I don't But if I use the synergy I want, I'm also screwed. So, you know, just screwed a delude all day long. But I'm close. I'm really close to pulling off the synergy I need. Dust is a control type deck that I hate with all given passion because it banks on waiting till the end, like decreasing all fighters' damage. That this isn't Dust. Dust would not play a card like that. The problem is, what is it? I need to kill this stupid card giver fast. I'd also prefer to kill this Sailman. I also don't want this guy to live, so there's a lot of wants I want right now. He can use like a board wipe like this, and this is called overcompensating when you have too much fighters. He's probably going to use something like MZH. Yep. It was just appropriate. Alright. Now, I shouldn't have discarded for that, but you know, it's whatever. Okay, that's what I wanted. And next turn, I'll be able to use Mr. T to its full effect. That's also pretty bad. But let's pull through. Need more white icons more than anything. I am really hating this card right now. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I shouldn't have done that. Mr. T is the win condition of this deck, and Well, the win condition is dying, so it's not really much of a win condition anymore. Rip. The best way I can win this is burn. Okay, I'm actually able to use something more expensive now. Let's hope this lasts. Oh yeah, it will last. Just gotta make it do so. And there it goes. Well, now he is going to be credited for that. And I'm going to go into negative icons just like this. I now see what this deck is trying to do. White denial. Denial is when you drain a person's resources. It's a deck type. I didn't explain what functional archetypes are yet. Functional archetypes are archetypes consisting of 2 or less cards, or 3 or less cards, something like that. Like a very low number of cards. He's probably gonna win this, which is fitting. But never give up. That or put yourself in fatigue and immediately lose. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna win this. You need icons, and he's depriving me of them. I love this game. Well, goodbye for now.